Hi, I'm Danniel Yang.
And I'm Guanzhong.
This is our project. It's a light sensing musical instrument that's capable of producing piano notes. So we use three photoresistors and 3 LEDs that the LED shines on the photoresistor to give it one output to the GPIO pins, which is connected to the ribbon wire, which is connected to GP2, and then in our code we deal with the output. And then, so now they're all lit up, so there's no sound. And then if you block one of them, yeah, and then you get do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And then there's a finite state machine here. So then this is the key to switch it to the next 8 musical notes. So then now it's P5. Okay, and then there's also a low frequency state, but it's the frequency is too low to really hear it. So then you might not hear it clearly, but there's a sound right now. Yeah. Okay, and then there's a clear button here. So then if you so you pull off the switches and then you press the key, it will reset back to the initial state, which is the middle state, 4. And then we have a 7-segment display here. So then it shows the P stands for no sound, and then the 4 is the equivalent to the piano level, the 4th level. So then if you say, so C4 is do in the 4th level, and D4, E4, and so on. So then if you flip flop the clock and then you change the state, so this is going to be P5, and then do is C5, D5, E5. Okay. So then let me see. Yeah, that should be all. And then what I think is a little challenging about this project is that we've never used GPIO before, so then we have to figure out what the initial value of GPIO is, which is actually 1. We didn't think it was going to be 1, so then we tested it and then we saw it was 1, and then we used the circuit to change it to the initial value we want. And then so for the and then the GPIO, we have to connect it to the JP2, which we've never used as well, which is very interesting to learn about. And then so that way we can access the output of the resistors in our code. And then another thing that's very challenging is that the resistors here, we've never used these kinds of resistors, but then for this circuit you need them because the photoresistor basically acts as a wire. So then if it's dark, the wire is not connected, then you need another path, which is the resistor, to go to the earth, to go to the ground. So that's why you need this resistor, which we learned how to use, which is very cool. And then there are some things that are a little different from our proposal. One thing is that we use LEDs and photoresistors instead of infrared sensors, because infrared sensors are not as sensitive. So we think this is a better alternative with a similar output. And then another thing is we added another 7-segment display to show useful information about music. You know, C is do, and then D is re, and then E is mi. So which is useful to the user. And then we also didn't add any lasers to it because the LED already serves as a light source. So yeah, those are the things that are different, and this is basically our project.